Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all good. Today we're out sea fishing again, as you can probably see, but we're down sort of between Gorleston and Hopton, and we're fishing in between the Groynes. I've never fished in this spot before, so we'll see how it goes. It's now 8:10 in the evening. I'm gonna probably have a late evening session and maybe fish till morning, so we're just gonna see how it goes. I've had a couple of casts. I just reeled in the right hand rod and nothing on there first cast, but the bait was still there, so I just launched that back out there again. And the left hand rod 2-hook flapper and right hand rod 1-hook flapper. So we're just gonna see how it goes really. Low tide was about 7:20. It's now 8:10, so the tide is now on the flood. So I'll keep you updated with what happened. I ain't too sure if we're going to catch in this spot or not, but we'll try our very best. Right, so I'll spin you around and I'll show you where we are. Right guys, so this is where we are. That's Gorleston, you can see up there, and we're up there. I think the wreck is about maybe 3 groins along, maybe 4. Maybe, or could be 2, I don't know, about 3 I think. About 3 groins along to the left is Groynes Wreck, so we're a little bit further down to the right, but we're going to see how it fishes. We've got a little bit of a rough sea, it's not too bad. We've got a few rollers coming in, as you can probably see. See them? Look. Nice big rollers. Let's just hope there's going to be some bass about. I got the left hand one right close in, and I got the right hand one at distance. The left hand one has got 2 black lug baits on, that's a 2-hook flapper. And the right hand rod is a 1-hook flapper with a 3/0 hook with a nice fresh lug on it. The baits today are fresh lug, frozen black lug, squid, mackerel, bluey and a few prawns. So we've got plenty of bait to keep us going. Never fished in this spot before, so we're just going to try a few things out and just see what happens really. Right, so it's now 8:10. Right, I'll be back hopefully when we got a fish. I'll keep you updated with what happened, and let's hope that we're going to catch a few fish tonight. Right, so I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Well guys, it's now 9:10. Nothing since I last spoke to you all, nothing at all. Nope, nothing at the moment. Just I'm just bringing in empty hooks at the moment, but we'll just see how it goes. I got lugworm on the right hand rod, that's a 1-hook flapper on that. Sorry about the noise, that's just, we've got quite a few noisy waves about. Yeah, 1-hook flapper on the right hand rod and 2-hook flapper on the left hand rod. The left hand rod has got 2 mackerel baits now. You can probably see bites on there, but that's just where the waves are hitting the line. I'm whacking them out as far as I can, but there must be some big waves out there. That's what must be happening. So yeah, I got 2 mackerel baits on the left hand one and a fresh lug on the right hand one. Nothing as of yet, but it's now 9:20, so we'll see how it goes. Just got to see if we can get the blank out of the way first. Let's see if we can get that blank out of the way and see what else is out there. But first of all, we've got to try and catch a fish. Right, so let's see if we can find some fish, guys. Yep, let's just see how it goes. As I say, low tide was about 2 hours ago, so the tide is definitely on the way up. So hopefully guys, we're going to find a few fish. Hopefully there's going to be a few fish turn up, that'd be good. Here, as I say, we're sort of between Gorleston and Hopton, and the sort of where the Groynes are, so we're giving it our best shot. and we'll just see what happens. Well guys, still nothing as of yet. Been very slow. Not even had a bite yet, so going very poor at the moment. The time is now... not sure what the time is. Time is 5 to 10. So it's going pretty rubbish. Not had nothing at the moment. A little bit of weed. Tide is coming up, as you can probably see. You can probably see the water down there coming up. But nothing at all at the moment. I'm trying all sorts, lug, squid, mackerel, prawn and bits of bluey and stuff, and I just can't find nothing at the moment. I'm trying long distance, in short, down the edge and that sort of thing, but can't seem to find nothing. Not a thing at the moment. But all we can do is keep trying. We'll give it our best shot, see if we can find some fish, but that's all we can do at the end of the day, isn't it? As I say, we're about 3 groins down from the wreck, to the right of the wreck, so let's just hope there's going to be some fish turn up. But very slow at the moment. Well guys, we've got a fish, Mr. Whiting. There you go, first fish of the session. That was on the 2-hook... oh, there he is. Yeah, Mr. Whiting, caught him on the 2-hook flapper rig on a mackerel bait. There you go. Mr. Whiting. Caught him on a mackerel bait on the 2-hook flapper. There you go. Right, let's get him back in. Right, there we are. There we are, guys. There we go. We had a fish. We haven't blanked. We've caught a fish. We haven't blanked, guys. That's the main thing. That's the blank out of the way. Mr. Whiting, not too bad. At least we caught. Got that on a mackerel bait on the 2-hook flapper, as you can see. Got that hanging on the tripod there. So that's the blank out of the way. Let's see if we can find a few more. The time is now 10:05. Time is now 10:05. So right, see if we can find a few more, guys. Well guys, that weren't too bad, was it? We had Mr. Whiting on, that was alright. Not too bad. I ain't seen no more bites since, but it's not too bad. At least we had a fish. That's the main thing. Yeah, that's the main thing. At least we had a fish. At least we had a fish, guys. That's the main thing. One Whiting so far. Let's see if we can find a few more. Sorry about the noise. It's just there's quite a few big waves about, and as you can probably see, the tide is getting quite high now. I'm not sure if that's going to get up to where our rods are. We'll just have to see how we get on. Right. Let's see if we can find some more, guys. Hopefully there'll be some more about. Right guys, just reeled in the right hand rod and we got Mr. Bass on. There you go, guys. Oh. There you go, guys, Mr. Bass. Got his fin up and everything. Look. It's a bit bright, that is. There you go, Mr. Bass. go, that's a bass. Little bass, not too bad. First one of the year for me. But that's a little bass. There you go. A little bass, there you go. Spin him round. There you go. A little bass. There we are. So there we are, let's get him back. Well guys, not too bad. That's a whiting and a bass, so it's not so bad. Right, let's get some more bait on there and see if we can find some more. So far we had a whiting and a bass. Not too bad. It's been a little bit slow, but that is sometimes, that's just part of fishing I think. But never mind, let's see if we can find some more fish. So far we had a whiting and a bass, so happy days. Well, there we are guys, the right hand rod is back out there again. Sorry about the noise, but we got some big old waves coming in tonight. But yeah, it's now 11 o'clock, 11 PM. I think we've got probably about another couple of hours, maybe 2 hours and a half until high tide. So yeah, we had a whiting and a bass. We've been fishing probably about 3 hours, so it's been a bit slow, but at least we caught. We had a bass, so we can't complain about that. So let's see if we can find some more fish soon, guys. Hopefully there'll be some more fish turn up soon. The bass was caught on a lugworm on the 1-hook flapper. That's the one with the 3/0 hook on, and the whiting was caught on a mackerel strip on the 2-hook flapper on the left hand rod. So not too bad. Let's see if we can find some more fish soon, guys. Right guys, just reeled in the right end rod. That's the one with the 1-hook flapper on, and we got a bigger bass this time. There you are guys. Not a bad size one. Mr. Bass. Not a bad size bass, eh? It's alright, isn't it? Put your fin up, mate. There you go. Look. Not a bad bass. There you go, guys. Another bass. Not too bad. There you go. He's got his fin up and everything. Look. There you go. A nice bass. So that's 2 bass and 1 whiting so far. There you go. That's a bass. There you go. Right, let's get him back in. That's a bass. Whoa, come in. There we go guys, one last look, and that's a bass. There he is. Right, let's get him back in. Right, there we are guys. Not too bad. 2 bass and a whiting. Let's see what else we can find. Well, there we are guys, that's the right hand rod casted out there again. Got another fresh lug on it, that's the one with the 1-hook flapper. I've been checking the left hand one, that's the one with the 2 mackerel baits on the 2-hook flapper, but haven't been getting nothing on there, but hopefully we might get a couple of whiting on it or something. You never know, might be a couple of whiting come along and take one of the mackerel baits. But yeah, we had 2 bass. Not a bad sort of size that last one, so that was alright. So 2 bass and a whiting so far, so not too bad. We're now getting, well, what time is it? Yeah, it's now 25 to 12, so yeah, we're not doing too bad. Had 2 bass and a whiting, so let's just hope that they keep coming. Let's just hope that we can keep catching some more, guys. Right, let's see if we can find some more. Here we go, guys, just reeled in the right hand rod again. We got another bass, 3 bass now. Come here, come here. There you go, another bass. There he is. Another bass, that's 3 bass. Oh. Whoa. There you go, guys, another bass. There he is. Not a bad fish. Only a little schoolie, but better than nothing. So far 3 bass and a white, and not too bad, guys. There he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go, guys. Another bass. Right, let's get him back in. There we go, guys. Another bass, that's 3 bass. It's now 5 to 12. So 3 bass and a whiting so far, not too bad, guys. Right, let's see what else we can find. Well, there we are, guys. That's the right hand rod back out there. I keep checking the left hand rod, but don't seem to be getting any fish on there at the moment, but we'll just see what happened with that one. You can see how high the tide is getting now. That's the reason why I didn't set up my bivvy, because I set it up I was going to set it up in this bay where I am now, but I thought if the tide get really high and come in the bivvy, I'll have to take the bivvy down and put it up again. So I'm glad I didn't put it up now, because if I'd have put it up where I thought would be a good place, that would have been washed away. You can see how high the tide is getting. And the butt of my rod rest is just near where the start of the back groin starts, so we're running out of room really. That's why I didn't want to set up the bivvy, because I'd have had to, well, I'd have just had to take it down and not been able to put it up, that's all. But I'm glad we didn't put the bivvy up now, because as I've just said, I wouldn't have been able to put it up again, because the tide is getting pretty high now, and I can't really put it up on behind the groin, because that's all sort of grass behind there. Well, there's sand there, but that's all sort of hilly, and then there's grass behind it, so that's no good. So yeah, that's out there again with another fresh lug on, and let's just see what happens. The time is now about 5 past 12, 5 past midnight. So let's just see what come along next, guys. Hopefully we'll keep catching and we'll do alright. Let's just hope there's going to be some more turn up. Now, guys, we've got a fish on from the left hand rod this time. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. There you go, Mr. Whiting. That tide is coming up. We're going to start getting wet in a minute. No good. Might have to move up behind the groin, we'll just have to see. But there's Mr. Whiting. Right, let's spin him round. Guys. He's a lively one. But there he is, Mr. Whiting. So 3 bass and 2 whiting so far. Not too bad. There he is. Let's get him back in. Right guys, there we are. Not too bad. Trying to find my towel now, where is that? There we go. Just behind the groin, guys. There we go. Got my towel. The fish is back in. Yeah, we got that one on the left hand rod this time on the 2-hook flap on a strip of mackerel. Right. So let's get that back out there. See what else is about. It's now 12:15. 12:15 midnight, so we're catching a... Just keep an eye on that tide, making sure I don't get wet. Here it's now 12:15. We're catching some nice fish now. Well, we had a nice bass and a couple of smaller ones and a couple of small whitings, so not too bad. Let's see what happens now, guys. Well, there we go, guys. That's the left hand rod baited up again. Cool. That tide coming up, look, cool. That did that time. Yep. I'll be glad when the tide starts going down again. We'll have a bit more room to move about then. I don't really want to move my rod rest to the other side of the back groin, because that means I got to. That's quite high up. It means I got to move it over. But I will if I have to. But if I can, I'll leave it there until high tide, and I can move it further down as the tide goes down, sort of thing. Oh, not focusing, are we? There you go. Yeah, so that's the left hand rod back out there again. There was a little bit of a bird's nest in the rig, so I cut the hook off and retied it. Yeah, I cut the hook off and retied it and got 2 more mackerel baits on there, and that's back out there. Yeah, 2 more mackerel baits on the left hand rod. And we'll just see how we go. I'm getting a few bites on the right hand rod. There could be another bass on there or whiting or something. We'll just have to see what happens. I'll let you know if there's anything on there, obviously. Right, let's see if we can find some more fish, guys. Hopefully there'll be some more fish turn up soon, guys. Well, there we are, guys. I've had to move behind the groin, unfortunately. I didn't really want to do this, but I've had to. Tide is getting pretty high now, as you can probably see in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Tide's getting pretty high. We're getting a few bites, but I think it's because I got the rods low and they're hitting the waves, I think. But yeah, we're set up here, so the water won't come through here. That's too high up for it to come through it. Yeah, we could have a fish on the right hand rod. That is not going to like the sort of bass bite, so hopefully there'll be another one on there, so that'll be good. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't really set a bivvy up if I have to keep moving back like that. That get a bit annoying when you have to keep putting your bivvy away and putting it back up again. Because once that's up, you sort of want it to stay there, don't you, sort of thing. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. We had, I think, 3 bass and a couple of whitings, so it's been alright. The time is now 1 o'clock, so let's hope there's going to be some more fish turn up soon, guys. Well, guys, it's now 10 to 2. We're now on the top of the tide. That's dead top of tide now. So now the tide will stop running and it'll start going the other way, and I can get my rod rest and all my other gear back on the beach again. Without having to worry about it's getting flooded out. No fish since I last spoke to you. It's gone a bit quiet now. That's probably because the tide has stopped running too fast. That's probably why. But yeah, we're still fishing it. Got lug on the one at flapper on the right hand side, and 2 mackerel baits on the left hand side. Been sort of switching the baits around a little bit. Been trying bits of squid as well, but can't seem to find any fish at the moment. Yeah, sorry about the noise in this video, guys. That's just, I obviously can't set a bivvy up here because there ain't enough room, and I didn't want to set it up obviously on the beach because we'd have got flooded out. But yeah, I apologise for the noise of the waves and stuff. Oh, there's a good bite then. But I think that was a wave. I think that was a wave what caught the line on that one. Yeah, it's now 10 to 2. We're now on dead top of tide. Yeah, it's now top of tide, so let's hope we'll find a few fish as it start going down, guys. I'll obviously keep you all informed with if we catch any fish or not. And we'll go from there, really. Let's see what happens. Right, guys, it's now 25 to 3. We're still fishing. We got another bass on. Whoop-de-doo. Here he is. Another bass. Let me just show you. There he is, another bass. Come and get a little bit closer. There you go. Mr. Bass. There are they? There you go, a bass. Oh! I think that's bass number 4, that one, or number 5, one of the two. But there you go, another bass. There you go, another bass. Right, let's get him back in. Right, let's get him back in. Right, guys, not too bad. Right, we'll get him back in and we'll get some more bait out there. Well, guys, that weren't so bad, was it? Got another bass, that's alright. Pretty good. Not a massive one, but not a baby one either. It's sort of medium size. Weren't too bad. He's back in the water. Swam away nicely, so that's good. Yeah, sorry about the noise on this video. We just got loads and loads of waves at the moment. The tide should be starting to go down pretty soon, so yeah, it should be good. The time is now 20 to 3. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes, really. We'll try and stick it out till morning if we don't get too cold. Because it is pretty cold tonight, and the box and that's all got ice on it, which is a bit odd because we're in April now, so hopefully it won't stay like this for too long. Hopefully we'll start getting the nice warm days again. But yeah, it's not going too bad. We've had some bass and a couple of whitings, so it's been a pretty good session so far. Right, let's see if we can find any more fish, guys. The left hand one has been a bit quiet, but that's just got a fish bait on it, that one. I'm sort of having one with worm bait on and then one with fish bait. That's what I'm doing at the moment. But we'll just keep switching it around according to what the fish sort of want to eat, sort of thing. I'll keep switching it around and just see what they, as I just said, I'll just keep switching it around and according to what they prefer. Right. Let's catch some more fish, hopefully. Well, guys, it's now 3:30. Just reeled in the right hand rod, nothing on there. We won't had a fish for a little while now, maybe an hour, about an hour. But I think it starts getting daylight about 5:30, so we've got about an hour and a half, couple of hours until we start seeing a bit of light. That'd be nice when we got a bit of light about. We can put the old torches away and the headlights, and we can be in the proper light. Yeah, I'm using fresh lug on the right hand one, and lug and mackerel on the left hand one now. Yeah, so we're not doing too bad. As I say, it's now 3:30. The tide is going down, but I'm going to stay up there for a little while as yet. I might stay up there till about 4:30, I'll see, give it another hour up there, and then I'll go down onto the beach again down there. And then we'll stay down there then, because I think low tide is about, I think 7:30, so that'll be alright then. And then we'll just see what happens from there, really. Yeah, so we're not doing too bad. We had quite a few bass, haven't we, and a couple of whitings, so it's been alright. Right, let's get some more bait on there and hopefully see if we can find some more fish before the daylight gets here. I'll speak to you all in a bit, guys. Yeah, as I just said, hopefully we can find some more fish before it gets daylight, but there's nothing telling us that we aren't going to catch in the daylight, so we'll just see what happens. Well guys, we're still here. The time is now 4:15. We are still fishing. Haven't had any more fish since the last bass what I shoot. The tide is going down, but it's still not down enough so that I want to get on the beach. There ain't really that much room on the beach at the moment. But we're still fishing. It's 4:15. I think I'm gonna probably fish till about 6, and by then it should be daylight, and that'll mean that I've fished all night then, and then I can go home and jump in bed then. No, I don't know about that. Yeah, well, I reckon we'll fish till about 6, something like that, and then we'll go from there, because I think we started fishing about 8, half 8, didn't we? So that'll mean we've been fishing for about 10 hours. That's long enough for me. Right. Let's just hope we can get a couple of more fish before the end, guys. Let's just keep our fingers crossed, guys. Keep those fingers crossed that we can get a couple of more fish, or if not, one more fish before the end. Let's just see what happens. I've got lug and mackerel on the left one, and a big fresh lug on the right one. I'm getting a couple of bites, but I think that's just the waves. But yeah, we aren't doing too bad. We had a pretty good session. We had quite a few bass and a couple of whiting. That seemed odd being that way. Normally you'd think that'd be a couple of bass and loads of whiting, wouldn't you? But it's the other way around. But yeah, we'll just see if we get any more fish, guys. Let's just see how we get on. Well guys, the sun is now starting to rise above Gorleston on sea. Here you go. There you go, and we're next to the Groynes. There you go. Lovely jubbly. There you go. Let's just stand here and take in the nice view. Lovely colours. So there you go. This is us here. Still got our 2 rods out. What is the time now? The time is 4:45, guys. So we've fished all night. Right. No more fish as of yet. but no more fish at the moment. But yeah, there's no more fish since the last bass we had, which I'll show you. But let's just hope we can at least just get one more fish before the end, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, there we go, guys. The time is now 5:10. We're back on the beach. No more fish, but I don't know if that might be... I'm not sure if there will be any more fish now, because the tide is going down. And normally here at low tide, I've found that... Well, we're sort of 3 hours down. They normally say here 3 hours down, and further down the fish go further out. So hopefully that's not true. If you want to catch a few more, well, at least just one more, but never mind if not. We'll just see what happens. Not sure how much longer I'm going to fish. Might do till maybe 5:45, something like that. I ain't going to do too much longer, because I have been here all night and I am pretty much knackered now. Right, so let's just see what happens. Let's just keep our fingers crossed, guys, that we can get one more fish before the end. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have a couple of more casts and then we're going to call it quits there, I think. Because we've been here all night, as you know. So we're going to... The time is now 5:30. We might give it till about, I don't know, 6 o'clock, have a couple of more casts, and then that'll be it for this session, guys. But we've done an all-night session, so it's been a pretty decent one. We had a few fish, some bass and some whiting, so it's been alright. But let's go and reel in the left-hand rod. There we go, nothing on that. Pick it up again. Get 2 more rod on there. Probably for the final time of the session, I don't know, but probably for the final time. And we'll get home and rest up a bit. I've got a few jobs I need to do at home, so get home and I'll do them. Oh, putting the worms on, guys. There you go, look, lugworm. One on there already. Look. Yeah, I'm just going to put them on. Oh, what? Can't get this worm on, guys. He ain't wanting to go on this one. We'll get him on. At least we had a pretty good session, guys. It's not been too bad. I'll reel in the other rod, rebait that, and that'll probably be it for the session then. What we got. There's the swivel, down to a snood, down to a lug, down to another swivel, down to another lug, down to a 5-ounce weight. Alright, let's go and launch that out there. That's that one casted out. It didn't go very far, mind you. I could have done with a bit more distance on that one, but I let go a bit too late, and that sort of, instead of going out, that sort of went down. Yeah, there's the lovely the sunset, bloody sunrise, I mean. There you go, look at that. Ain't that lovely? Lovely jubbly. Look at that. The camera don't do it justice really, but it's lovely. There you go, lovely jubbly. There you go. So yeah, here's where we are. Look. We got the back groins here, and at high tide the water was splashing up there. Look where it is now. There you go, that's right down there. And then up there we got the wreck. You can probably see the red buoy out there. Out there, look. Yeah, that's up there, the bay where the wreck is, what I normally fish in, but I thought I'd fish in this one this time. But I thought I'd just go a bit further up to the right, and it seemed to have paid off, because we had a pretty good session, didn't we? Alright, let's get that right hand rod in now. thing. Not even a bit of worm there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them out there till about 6, and then I'm gonna call it a session there, guys. Right, let's get another worm on. It's a nice sized worm. There's another one I'm putting on as well. That's a 1-up flat, but that one, that's what's done the business tonight for the bass. If you look back on the channel, I do actually show you how to make them. If you fancy making some yourself and popping down here and having a go for some bass. We had a fair few, more than what I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to come here and just catch whiting, to be honest. Well, I weren't sure what was going to happen, because last time I came here, I done a live and I blanked, didn't I? So. That's all part of it. Get these on the hook. Right, I'll just cast that one out. Then I'll be back. Yes, so there we are. That's just a 1-up flapper with a big long snood on it, see? That go right down to the lugworm there. Look. There's a 5-ounce weight. There you go. Yep. There you go, guys. That'll be the end. That'll be the last cast. I'll obviously I'll let you know when I'm packing up, and I'll say goodbye and that. But yeah, and I've run out of bait too. I think I got about 1 lug left, so that's no good. I made them last well. I didn't have that many. I only had 50, so I sort of made them last, sort of thing. I haven't really got that many left. I thought I had more than that. I thought I had a few spare so I can go another day, but I ain't. I thought there's more in there than that. But maybe I've obviously been using them up, and I ain't been sort of paying it. I've been using them up, and I ain't been paying any attention to what's left. Right. So let's see if we get anything on that cast, and I'll bring you back when we're packing up. Let's just take in the scenery once more. A lovely sunrise. There you go. There you go, guys. Right, let's see if we can get something on the last cast. Well, guys, it's time to reel in for the final time of the session. Let's go and reel in for the final time of the session. Well, the bottom hook is clean, and the top hook is all clean like that. That's good. Right, let's get the other rod in. The worm is still in good shape. That's nothing there. I think the fishing is going to die off now anyway, because we ain't had a fish for a while, and that's been the tide is going down. I think that's why. At least we know for next time that it's best to fish it on the way up, because we had quite good results when it got to the top of the tide, didn't we? We had some bass and a couple of whiting, so at least we know for next time that the flood is best when it gets close to the top of the tide. At least that's something what we know for next time in this spot, which is here. There you go. Right, let's get the rod rest pack down. There we are, guys. That is it. That, guys, is the finale of our overnight session. We've got Mr. Seagull. Hello, Mr. Seagull. Goodbye, Mr. Seagull. This is where we were fishing, guys. Yeah, that bay up there, you can't really fish in that. You can see how much beach there is now, and that's And that's on the ebb now. You got to think what I spoke when that's high tide. Right, let's go up these dodgy steps. Well, I wouldn't really call them steps. Look at them. I'll try and get out here without slipping. Yeah, I'll try and get over here. Right, here we go. Here we are, guys. This is where I got to do on the dismantling. Oh, I just got to bring that over, but that's alright. There's someone walking his dog, and that's the wreck up there, as you can probably see out there. You can see some of the bits sticking out of the water. That's because we're on low tide. To be honest though, guys, I think if we did fish now, I think if we fish from now until low tide, I don't think we'd get anything, because I think the fish would be a lot further out now. There's Mr. Seagull. Yeah, I don't reckon we'd get anything because it's low tide, you see. Quite shallow, isn't it? I reckon. Although this is the deeper part of the beach, it's not a massively deep beach. Yeah, there's Mr. Seagull. Well, there we go, guys. I'm afraid that is the end to this video. That's all my gear, what I've been using. I couldn't put my bivvy up because, as I said earlier, that was I would have had to keep moving it. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. So there's his missus that come to see me. Right, so I'll get all these dismantled. I'll get up to the car park, and I'll speak to you on the next video, guys. So thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, and please hit that little subscribe button in the corner. That's great as well, thank you. And please comment under the video what you thought of it. Even if you just put a thumbs up, that's better than nothing. But yeah, thank you very much, and please also share me out around the world, stuff like that, so we can get the channel out there, get more subscribers. That's what it's all about. So we can build a bigger community together. Right, so I need to get my stuff packed down. So I'll say goodbye here. Speak to you on the next one, guys. Take care and tight lines in your own fishing. And goodbye for now from Connor's Outdoor Activities. Speak to you on the next one. Goodbye for now.